friend Russell. Watch him play Toho while I make stupid comments.
You have to admit that is what's gonna happen. That's definitely what's going to happen.
The girl lived in the world after death. They were a half of a phantom and a human. Pew, 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 pew. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So what the fuck are we doing here?
Hello boys and girls. This is Russell, and
This is Blaire.
and
Wait, how much swearing is allowed to happen?
swear however the fuck you want.
Okay, cock, shit, damn. Cool.
Oh my god. We need to start before any more demos happen on screen. Anyway,
Okay.
so what we're doing today is we're gonna watch the first time I ever 1cc'd a Toho game, Perfect Cherry Blossom. And yeah, we're gonna do a bit of commentary.
Keep in mind that I have -2... Okay, not -2. I have 1 knowledge about Toho.
Yes.
No, I have 2 knowledges about Toho. 1, flashy, flashy, boom, bang, and everyone's a fucking girl except for like 2 people. That's all I know about Toho.
Actually, theoretically, there's about as many boys in Gensokyo as girls. It's just...
They focus on the girls.
yeah, it's story-related reasons.
Because it's a show for lesbians. No, a game for lesbians. I'm kidding.
No.
I'm just-
Zoom just makes these games as an excuse to draw girls.
Okay, valid.
That's all it is.
There was this, oh god, I forget what it's called. Oh, Muse Girls is the game. The Chinese drum game.
I see.
Where everyone is a girl and it's kind of lewd. And it's advertised as a game for girls, so it's like, okay, this game is for lesbians.
So, this is how every game begins. Blaire's actually played this
Cherry
before.
Puddles was... Oh, fuck, the words went away before I could ooh-woo them. But yeah, I have actually played, like, 2 or 3 levels of this one. I failed epically.
You were on easy modo.
I was on easy mode and failed epically. That shows you how good at bullet hell games I am, but...
You did better than me when I played this game for the very first time.
Oh, okay.
When I played EOSD, my very first time, I, like, died halfway through the first stage.
Rip.
As in, lost all 3 continues.
Meanwhile, I made it to, like, I made it to, like, level 2 or level 3 before I not rage quit, just okay quit, rather.
Yeah, you lost all 3 continues on stage 2, I'm pretty sure.
Got you. Wow, that's a lot of points.
Yeah, so every stage has a mid-stage.
Boss person. Like the intermission boss.
Yep. Something I should bear in mind is that there's usually dialogue before most bosses, although I'm pretty sure, yeah.
You skipped it.
Yeah. For some reason, the replays record your control button presses, which means that, you know, being super frustrated with the game and needing to skip all the cinematics out of necessity to preserve your...
sanity.
Yes. Which is why you never see anyone actually play the dialogue in replays that are posted to YouTube and whatnot.
That's fair.
I'm not sure if they fixed that in the newer games, but it was definitely a thing in Classic Era, which is where Perfect Cherry Blossom is smack dab in the middle of.
God, how many decks of cards does Reimu go through in a single game? At least 30.
Oh, a lot more than that.
I mean, I don't know. I also don't know how long this game is, so... Like, how many levels are there?
Most Toho games have 6 stages,
Okay.
and they usually also have one more stage called the extra stage that is a part of the usual playthrough.
Got you. So 1cc doesn't necessarily include the extra stage?
Yeah, it never does.
Okay. So was Perfect Cherry Blossom the first game chronologically, or?
No. The first game in the Windows era and is definitively canon is Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, which is
EOSD.
yeah.
Okay, because I know you talk a lot about EOSD online, so.
Mm-hmm. EOSD was the first Toho game I played and is still my favorite.
Got you. Was this one of the 98 games or XP games that I got you the files for?
So the Windows 98 games, no, the PC 98 games, sorry. Yeah, that's the first 5 games.
Okay.
This is the 7th game.
Okay, so this was a game that you already had before I got you those.
Yeah.
Okay. Supernatural Border! Sorry, that was like super delayed. Too bad you don't know more about JoJo's, because I'd totally be like trying to make JoJo references here. But I don't know enough about... I mean, I guess I have seen most of the anime, so...
Wait until we do the EOSD 1cc. It'll be very easy to
How many breads have you eaten in your life?
Except we won't be able to see the dialogue, so...
Aww. But she actually says that?
Yes.
Oh god.
In Marissa's run.
How many...
Not in the run I do.
Oh, okay. When was that game made? Bless you.
So EOSD was made in, I think it was released in 2001.
Okay, so
Maybe
that's definitely a JoJo's reference then. Oh, look at them snowflakes.
I mean, I wasn't even referring to Romilia. Like, Sakuya is a JoJo's reference personified.
Oh, because of the knives?
Yep.
Good.
And the time stop.
Good.
And she literally has a spell card named Sakuya's World.
Oh yeah, no, she's actually just Zawarudo!
Hail Satan.
Excuse me, our Lord and Savior Dio is better. It's like more demonic than Satan is.
Dio is the kind of person who goes to a just like this person contest and actually beats the person that he's dressing up as.
Yes.
So, in Toho 1cc's, it is very important to make sure that you only use lives and bombs whenever you need to.
Okay.
So, like, it's a pretty big deal if I use a bomb or if I lose a life.
Got you.
Of course, in this game it isn't as big a deal as it is in other games because earning more resources is a bit easier in this game than other games.
So what is Reimu's hitbox? Because I'm seeing that like her skirt can touch the edges of the
That
thing.
little white dot.
Oh my god. No wonder it's so easy to avoid. Because like I just thought it was the entirety of Reimu was the hitbox and not just that little white dot.
Nope.
Now that I know that's the little white dot, it's like this game becomes infinitely more easier in my mind.
The entirety of Reimu is the graze box.
Okay.
You see that graze counter?
Got you. So you still get grazes, but that doesn't matter in 1cc as long as your hitbox doesn't get hit.
I mean, it matters if it goes towards earning more lives.
Oh, you used a bomb at some point in the past 5 minutes. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that was when you commentated about lives and bombs being used.
Oh, yes.
I just can't tell the difference, so...
There's a certain sound effect that plays whenever, like, new bombs or new lives are awarded.
Gotcha. I wonder how mathematically, Zune organizes all the bullet hell sequences with the semi-bosses and final bosses.
Yeah, crap, what was I gonna say?
Something. I mean, I was just talking about math. I've been watching like a lot of number files and like a lot of number file on YouTube and thinking about fractals a lot. So this reminded me of that.
Yeah, you heard that, right?
Oh, that.
No, when I picked up the 1-up.
No.
Oh.
Nope, I did not hear that.
Oops.
Oh well.
That's... Oh, there it is again.
So not the piano part.
No.
Okay, it like blends in so well with the music at parts that it's like hard to tell.
Well, that's the extend sound effect, which is the official term for 1-ups in the Touhou series.
Is extend.
Yep. Why
So-
did I bomb there?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean that was a pretty simplistic part of the thing from what I could tell, but oh well. So, so you can just perma shoot and it will always aim towards your targets.
So this particular shot type of Reimu, which is present in almost every Touhou game, yeah, she has an auto-aim mechanic.
So that just means that when playing these games, all you have to do is keep shooting and
But
make
keep
sure.
in mind that's like one shot type out of what is usually like 4 or 6.
Oh,
Like other shot types in this game, let's see. So Reimu's other shot type in this game is just a bunch of needles that shoot forwards.
Okay.
And you actually have to aim.
okay,
I'm pretty sure both of Marissa's shot types require forward aiming.
okay.
And then Sakuya is interesting because she actually has this one shot type where, like, when you focus, all of her knives will aim towards the enemy,
Okay,
but like she fires less knives in focus mode.
that makes sense. So it takes longer to beat a boss.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
it also happens that is the most powerful shot type in this game. But I was using Reimu anyway because
she is bae. She is ultimate waifu.
I actually wasn't really intending on seeing this run. I was actually in a voice call with Shane from the Discord.
Which one is Shane? Let me take a look at the Discord real quick. Hang on.
Yeah, so basically Shane was streaming on Twitch, I'm pretty sure, and I was VCing with him, and he was also playing this game.
Okay.
And I was just for funsies saying, hey, let's race to see who can 1cc this game first.
Got you.
And spoiler alert, I wind up 1cc'ing it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let me take a look at the Discord really quick and see if I can find Shane in the user. Russell, me, Doug, Kobe, Bast, Vulcan, Drawx, Oof. Oh, Shane. Okay.
Yeah. I love this song.
That's a pretty nice song. Oh damn, Maple Story 2 is ending?
Yep, it is. Although that's pretty old news.
I'm just behind on the times because I've been worrying about school.
Yeah, Maple Story 2 is slated to end its service just a week before its first anniversary.
But first anniversary?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
It just wasn't as successful as the first game. And the first game is still going.
Whack. I guess I thought that, like, the original Maple Story was always Maple Story 2 or something like that. Keep in mind, I don't tend to keep it... I don't keep... What kind of game type is Maple Story? Because that's the game type I don't
MMO.
pay... Yeah, I don't pay attention to MMOs.
Alright. Now this part is really interesting because all of the bullets aim towards you, and the best way to deal with them is to stay.
Oh, Lord.
Yep. Just died.
Rip.
So yeah, typically during sections where all the bullets aim towards you, your best strategy is to stand still and then move just a little bit when you need to.
Got you.
That way you can avoid the bullets and also graze them all as they come by.
Okay. So does Graze get you more points, or...?
Yes.
Okay. Why can't I see the hitbox? Oh, there it is.
So the hitbox is only visible while you're in focus mode.
Okay.
Which means you're holding down shift and you're moving slower.
Okay.
And in some games it also changes your shot type.
Okay. So it's like a power aura type thing.
Yes.
Okay. But it's like always in the it's always at the junction of Reimu's skirt with the rest of her body. At least that's what it looks like. That's where it's located. So.
There are some games where your hitbox physically shrinks with certain characters in focus mode, but this is not one of those games.
Got you.
And also, it's only with certain characters. Like, I'm pretty sure, like in 10 Desires, you can play as Yomu, and Yomu, it has story relevance because Yomu is half human, half ghost.
Okay.
And so, because of that little thing, Yomu typically has a motif where her hitbox becomes smaller in focus mode than unfocused.
Got you.
And it just so happens we're going to see Yomu in a couple of moments.
Okay. Which stage is this?
This is stage 4.
Out of 6?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
So what are all those little blue boxes? Are those bombs?
Those are little point objects.
Okay. And the little green boxes are points.
The green boxes?
That just happened when all the bullets turn into the little green boxes that gravitate towards you.
Yeah, whenever bullets get destroyed for any reason, they typically turn into little things that fly into you and just give you more points.
Got you. I really do wonder what algorithms he used to determine... Oh, holy fuck! Oh, I hate that. Oh my god, that's so stressful.
Yep.
Okay.
That's one of those bullet sequences where the best thing to do is to pay attention, very close attention to your hitbox and anything that comes close to it.
And like the autofocus.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, or most of the time rather, bullets just come downwards and it's where it's...
Oh god, there's 2 of them?
There's 3 of them.
There's 3 of them? Why the hell are there 3 of them?
Because it's the Prism River Sisters.
Oh, Christ. I mean, it looks like the 2 on the sides are singing, so... Oh, now the center one's singing too. Cool. And now they're pooped. No, they're not. What the fuck? Is that just a violin?
Yes.
Why is the violin doing this?
It's Toho.
Okay, that's fair. Not quite as bizarre as JoJo's, but
Logic is physically non-existent from Jinsokyo.
it's fair.
And I know people are gonna bash me for mispronouncing Gensokyo, but whatever.
How are you supposed to pronounce it?
Gensokyo.
Gensokyo?
Yes.
Okay. It's just because there's not a hard G sound? Gen? Or I guess that's a J sound, I don't know.
But yeah, the Prism River Sisters are a band.
for being
This-
hillbillies.
What now?
Because Blank River sibling is usually like Soggy Bottom Boys and stuff like that. Like that's a hillbilly that's a hillbilly phrase. So they're banned from Gensokyo for being hillbillies, is what you're telling me.
No, they're banned from Gensokyo.
I thought you just said they were banned.
They're a band.
Band. A band. Okay. I feel dumb.
Are you sure you didn't inherit Dad's hard of hearing?
Okay, no. So Dad's hard of hearing comes from working in the military with
Let's not
headphones.
talk about
Okay.
that.
Anyways. No, so
Shitposting.
fair enough. No, I struggle with auditory processing that's different from losing my hearing. It's like half the words I hear when I'm really tired are watermelon, basically.
It's funny actually because in the Toho manga, Reimu has had several instances where she mishears folks.
Yeah.
So-
But I'm Reimu, I'm not deaf.
Do you remember that one thread on Twitter about Reimu and how she might be autistic?
I don't know if you sent that one to me.
I know I retweeted it.
Okay. Well, I mean, it makes sense because sensory processing is pretty common in autism, but auditory processing is like one of the more clear ones that other people experience too. I mean, sensory processing happens regardless of whether or not you're autistic or not, but often if you're autistic, it's very rare for you to not have a sensory processing disorder. So, and even though I've never been formally tested for it, I relate enough to other people with confirmed auditory processing that I'm like, shit. That's part of why I prefer subs over dubs. And why it's like, I might as well just watch a sub, since I'm gonna need them subtitles anyways.
And that's Yomu.
Oh, is this Death Waltz or the beginning of Death Waltz?
No.
It just had a very similar motif for a second there.
Yunon was her is USD.
Oh. So that's actual Death Waltz?
Yes.
Okay.
The original version of Death Waltz is
Okay.
Yunon was her.
So Yunoan Was Her is the original
Yes.
Death Waltz. So why is it called Death Waltz? Because white people?
I don't even think it's white people. I'm pretty sure other Toho fans from Japan came up with that.
Got you. Is like Yunoan Was the sequence happened with Yunoan Was Her just really, really, really hard or something? Or
Well,
the slow-mo.
the Dojin community behind Toho is interesting. They'll typically just like create their own titles for their own covers of certain tracks
Okay.
from Toho just because they can.
Okay, because the only reason I know about Death, or Yunoan Was Her / Death Waltz is because of Black MIDI covers of
Yeah.
Death Waltz.
A lot of that probably has to do with the way the fandom sees Flandre Scarlet.
It's Flandre's.
Yes.
Okay, I remember Flandre enough. I'm like, okay, it's that fucker. Okay.
Oh, my Discord isn't muted.
Yeah, it's dinged a few times. But oh well. So who the heck is this person?
Yomu.
Yomu, okay. Okay, I didn't realize they had the boss's names up there. But I noticed the time stop stuff and I was like, oh, this is the JoJo's reference person. No.
Same stage, but no.
Okay. So the JoJo's reference person will come up here soon. Yes?
This is Perfect Cherry Blossom. Sakuya is EUSD.
But you said same
They're both
stage.
They're both stage 5 bosses.
Oh, in their respective games.
Yes.
Okay. Oh god, with the like differently sized light bullshit, that's so stressful. Holy shit. Nice.
That's actually a lot harder on Lunatic.
I can imagine. So the score, that high score that's on the screen is the one that you get in this run, or no?
I think so. It could also be the high score from while I was doing this run.
Okay.
I might be wrong about that.
So in this game, what was the hardest part? Like which stage and which boss was the hardest?
It's almost always the final boss.
Okay. So we haven't seen the worst of it yet.
No.
Even though this one's pretty fucking spicy.
Yeah, Yomu is a pretty difficult Stage 5 boss. But she's also in one of the easiest games in the series, so...
So is this one of the easiest games in the series then?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect Cherry Blossom is definitely one of the easiest. But it's also one of the longest.
Ah. Yeah, because I know you mentioned that total playthroughs of most Touhou games like 15, 20-ish minutes.
Yep.
Oh! How do you feel about Marvel games?
What?
Like Super Monkey Ball. And then how do you feel about Fractals?
Oh, Marvel games.
Yeah, Marvel games. Because there's this game that I want to try and see if your computer can handle, because my computer can only handle it on potato setting, and it's a really pretty game.
Which game is this?
It's, oh fuck, I'd have to look it up. It's like Marble Master or something like that. And basically, it's less of a Marvel game and more of a showing off making 3D fractals that you can do collision physics with. And it's a pretty quick game because its total playthrough is probably at most an hour. But it's completely free, and I wanted to see if you would be interested in seeing if your computer could run it on something besides potato setting.
Okay.
Because my computer is good at not being anything besides a GLaDOS potato.
Just keep in mind, we are uploading this to YouTube.
That's true. So, well, do you want to do that on this video, or do you want to do a different video, or do you want to look at it separately from that?
I'm saying we should talk about it separately from the game.
Oh shit, my bad. Anyways, I apologize. Oh, snowflakes! Yay!
So,
Last stage.
I suppose we should explain a little bit of the plot. So basically, the whole deal is that the heroine, and
Reimu.
in this case is Reimu, but it could also be Sakuya or Marissa, they notice that it's been winter for a long-ass time, and they get suspicious and decide to start investigating whatever the heck is going on.
Wait, is this one of the episodes we watched?
Yeah, this is the first episode.
Okay. Oh, that's why it's so familiar now. Okay.
It was the first episode of Memories of Phantasm.
Okay.
That covered
covers.
Cherry Blossom.
Okay. Yeah. So like, why the fuck is it winter? Why are we in desolate winterscape?
Mm-hmm. And as it turns out, the people in the Netherworld have been stealing all the spring because they want to bloom this one tree that the final boss is really curious about.
And they can't bring the tree up to not Netherworld?
No, they can't.
Rip. So they're going and fighting all the people to try and get the spring back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, the real deal is that Yuyuko knows that there's a soul stuck inside the tree, and she wants to bloom to see what it's all about.
Oh, to free the soul.
Yeah. But then Reimu is like, well, what if the soul is a bad guy? How do we know that blooming this tree won't unleash something that was rightfully sealed?
Ah, got you. So she doesn't know what who the soul is either.
Mm-hmm.
She's just like, it's in a tree for a reason. Stop it.
And then at the end of the game, she comes to find out that the soul is actually her own.
Oh, rip.
Yep.
Rip. Sorry, Reimu. And so this is why she's stuck in Genso now.
Mm-hmm. It turns out that was the same tree that Yuyuko committed suicide next to.
RIP. Which is why Yuyuko has like an attachment to it.
Yep.
Interesting. So, does Reimu feel regret about not letting them open up the tree, or...
They open up the tree.
And what happens to her soul?
I don't know.
It's just never talked about again.
Well, I think it's just my lack of knowledge
Okay.
in terms of.
Well, because I mean, it seems like she would have moved on if it were really like.
Basically, they find out that it's just Yuyuko's soul inside the tree.
Oh, it's Yuyuko's soul or Reimu's soul?
It's Yuyuko's soul.
Yuyuko's. Okay, because I thought you said it was Reimu's soul.
Reimu's still alive.
Oh, okay. So she's not.
Reimu is still human.
Okay, well, just the way that you phrased that sentence made me think it was Reimu's soul and not Yuyuko's soul. But okay, so Yuyuko's soul is in the tree.
Yeah, they find out it's Yuyuko's soul through some means, and then the tree stops being a big deal.
And then they're like, okay. And then Yuyuko's just kind of like shrug emoji.
Yeah.
Because she's still around in other games, right?
Yeah, Yuyuko shows up as a playable character in Imperishable Night, actually.
Okay.
And she's also playable in some of the fighting games.
Interesting. Oh, look at them knives. Those are knives, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because I was like,
Ghost knives.
they're probably knives, but they also could be dragonflies that are flying backward. But no, knives make sense.
They're shared assets, that's what they are. But yeah, no matter what they are, they're Danmaku. They do hurt on contact,
Okay.
but more importantly, they're the basis for the game that was proposed by the yokai of Gensokyo and agreed upon by Reimu, who is the Hakure Shrine Maiden.
So what? Okay, so I know what yokai are. I know that Reimu's the Shrine Maiden. What the fuck was the thing about the shared assets and the knives and the... Okay. I'm
Well,
confused.
shared assets, as in, like, it's how Zoom programmed the game.
Okay. No, so, okay, so...
So,
What are they again?
spell card rules.
Okay.
They're basically that whenever there's a conflict and people want to resolve it peacefully, two people in question, whether they're yokai or humans, must follow a set of rules regarding Danmaku, which are the bullets.
Okay, Danmaku are the bullets.
So the rules are that there's only they need to set the number of duels or spell cards or attacks or whatever
Okay.
during the battle, and basically whoever can survive.
Holy shit, you can get so close.
Yep.
That's crazy. And
And-
all of these fairies, then?
Butterflies, bullets.
Okay, they just remind me of Cerno's fairy form. Okay, so the bullets. You have the amount of duels and the bullets. So is Yuyuko the final boss then, or is she a halfway boss?
She's the final boss.
Okay, so we've been in the final boss for like the past 5 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. God, she never dies. Look at her fucking health bar. Oh, it's dying now, but okay. So you have agreed upon duel rules, then you have bullets, and then the dagger bullets are a specific kind of bullet?
They're just bullets.
Okay.
And Zune decided to make them knives for some reason.
Okay. Fair enough.
So yeah, spell card rules are essentially, you need to number the amount of duels during the battle. You also need to make sure that the duels are beatable.
Okay.
Like, they have to be dodgeable
or equal powered.
at some point. And they also need to have meaning. Like, you can't just have a meaningless pattern of bullets.
Got you. So that's why they're in such particular arrangements.
That's why they have names.
So we're resurrecting Yuka then.
Well, this is just Yuko's. Ha! I'm still alive, fucker.
Oh
Thing
god,
over.
good.
Another spellcard rule is that neither of the people involved in the duel are permitted to be killed by the other person.
Got you. So they're like non-deadly dueling,
Yep,
basically.
exactly.
Okay. That makes sense.
Reimu always talks about yokai extermination, but she almost never actually kills anyone.
Got you. What are examples of yokai she's actually had to kill?
There are a couple of instances in the manga where she's actually had to exterminate a couple of...
Just because they don't follow the rules and they're being a menace?
Well, not exactly that they don't follow the rules. Like, sometimes Reimu's just being an asshat. But yeah, there are certainly some yokai or other monsters that she either kills or bullies in the manga.
Okay.
And sometimes she's just outright wrong, even in the
Nice.
games. So yeah, that was my first 1cc, and I was super excited when it happened.
Nice!
Dude, I was like screaming in the voice channel.
Was this here or was this back with...
This was here.
Okay.
And like my arms felt really weird afterwards.
Was it during the day or at night?
It was, I'm pretty sure it was during the day.
So was it here or was it at the previous apartment?
It was here.
Huh, I guess I don't remember it.
I think you were away when it happened.
Oh, was it this semester or last semester? Or was it before the semester?
August 20th.
Oh, yeah, no, I was gone then.
So,
Nice.
do you want to commentate another one?
I mean, sure, unless you want to take a look at the marble game.